fire of our passion for these families burns deep. Let's make some noise for all of these families that have come to Chicago. We want them to know we love them. Somebody say Black Lives Matter. 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 I want to bring to the stage now an iconic figure which led our nation in more ways than one. 84 and 88 opened the door for a brand new day of black politics, a brand new day of black economics, and a brand new day of black social justice. And here in Chicago, from Operation Breadbasket to Rainbow Push, he has been a constant drumbeat for justice, freedom, and human rights. Chicago, let's make some noise for the national president of the Rainbow Push Coalition and its founder, Reverend Jesse Lewis Jackson. Let's make some noise for him, Chicago!
Let me express my thanks to Brother Jacobs for being, where's Jacob? This idea is Brother Jacobs, give him a big hand. Big hand, Brother Jacobs. I was saying with Daddy Davis, he is in a district now that goes to Ben Lewis, assassinated in the 60s. Bobby Rush, scheduled to be killed December 4, 69. He's in the Congress now. He was scheduled to be killed, to be a martyr. Yet these men stand the best tradition about struggle. I'm convinced as I went with that family yesterday in War kicking. Young man riding down the street, him and his girlfriend, on Martin Luther King Street, in their own neighborhood. Four white police pulled him over and started interrogating. Put both hands up. He was handicapped. He couldn't put one hand up. He shot and killed him in cold blood, handicapped in his own neighborhood. Well, it's time for a change. We must raise our struggle to another level. We fought for a long time, against slavery. But when our allies in France and Britain started anti-slavery movements, they helped us. They internationalized us. So we must say globalize our struggle. Everybody needs to be involved in our struggle. Mandela was not known by anybody around here. We globalized the struggle. He became a household name and said, when we globalize the struggle, whole world participates. Now, in some sense, I want to take these families with Jake to the United States. I told you the Secretary General this week, and Switzerland, United Nations Commission on Human Rights and Genocide. We're going to take our case now to the United Nations. Yes. And I'll take it to the Department of Justice, the lights out. They're encouraging the vigilantes and the killers. People going to legislature in Michigan with loaded weapons, threatening the governor, threatening to rape her and kill her. We must do better than that. We're going to fight back. The reason Dr. King was saying, he said, we must have the right to vote. Why so early? He said, well, in Mississippi, Emmett Till was lynched from Chicago. Said that the jury came back in 30 minutes. They knew who killed Emmett Till. So he's almost bragging about it. He felt good about killing Emmett Till. So Dr. King said, why? So he said, well, the juror said, I cannot imagine a white man going to jail for killing a nigger in 1955. One black juror could have hung the whole jury. He said, only registered voters who serve on juries. Voters can elect sheriffs, state's attorneys, attorney generals, judges. We have the power to change our conditions. Only registered voters. Only registered voters serve on juries. Elect sheriffs, judges, mayors, Congress people, we the people have the power. While it's a dark hour, Mike Esper said in Mississippi. Mike Esper can win in Mississippi if we in Chicago support Mississippi. More blacks in Chicago from Mississippi who live in Chicago, more blacks in Chicago from Mississippi who live in Mississippi. Because 700 lynchings drove us north. 5,000 blacks were lynched in the 1950s, 5,000 were lynched, and nothing was said about it. You say kind of local. We didn't have the right to vote at that time. He said Mike Esper can win in Mississippi. Reverend Warnock can win in Georgia. Jamie Harrison can win in South Carolina. If there's a rights rebellion in the slave states, well, they're smart enough to deal with the unfounded fears of whites. And hopefully, say the combination to win, address unfounded fears of whites, raise the hopes of blacks. Unfounded fears of whites, raise the hopes of blacks. We learn to play ball together, fight wars, we both together. That's something. The reason I'm excited about the campaign, Bobby, and let you go, is that I'm thinking about South Carolina. Here's a state that turned down $2 billion a year in affordable health care. $16 billion. 44,000 jobs. Closed 4 rural hospitals. Talk to me. It's in the South. Has an obligation. You set federal money for the people. They set federal money for highways and bridges and airports, not for health care. When Mike Esper comes to the Senate, when Jamie Harrison comes to the Senate, Warnock comes to the Senate, Mike McGrath comes to the Senate, Peters from Michigan says that we'll have change. Let me close on this note. I want you, family members who've lost their loved ones, to stand and join hands. Who've lost loved ones in this battle. You got next stop. Say next stop. United Nations. You cannot settle for local stuff. If this many blacks are being killed in Britain, it'd be global news. This many Jews are being killed in Germany, it'd be global news. So we are global people. Citizens of the world. Let's bow our heads in prayer. Ask God to search our hearts and know our ways. Strengthen our families, our bonds, one to the other. Thank you for Brother Blake and the martyrs who dare to challenge us. Stand in the cold weather today, for warmer day tomorrow. Stand today for our children and their children. There will be peace in the valley because we're not going to give up. A lot of blood have a lamb, but we're not going to give up. God bless us and keep us. We will. Very right. I am. Somebody. I am. Somebody. Respect me. Protect me. Never neglect me. I am. Somebody. Red and yellow. Brown, black, and white. We're all precious in God's sight. Everybody is somebody. Everybody is somebody. Red, yellow, brown, black, and white. We're all precious in God's sight.